Hello and welcome to Clevy News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. Former Nigerian striker Victor Ekpegba has warned new Super Eagles assistant coach Daniel Amokachi to ensure there's harmony within the team. Speaking on Monday night, Ekpegba made it clear that Finidi George was now the boss. Amokachi was on Monday confirmed as one of the assistant coaches for the men's national team. However, Ekpegba has pointed to the chaos that happened within the coaching crew 3 years ago as something to learn from. Ekpegba hinted that bringing in Emmanuel Amunike to work with another ex-international, Augustine Eguavon, did not work out well. Amokachi, who will be paid on a per-game basis, previously worked as an assistant to the late Stephen Keshi. An explosion rocked a mosque in Gidan village in Gezawa local government area of Kano State this Wednesday, leaving 24 individuals with various degrees of injuries. The incident occurred around 5:20 a.m. during the early morning prayer. A spokesman for the Kano State Police Command, Abdullahi Kiyawa, said preliminary forensic analysis showed that the explosion was suspected to be caused by petrol. The injured, including 20 adult males and 4 male children, were taken to Murtala Muhammad Specialty Hospital for treatment. The principal suspect, identified as 38-year-old Shafiu Abubakar, has been arrested. In a statement to the police, the suspect cited a prolonged family dispute over inheritance as his motive. The police assure the public that a detailed investigation is underway and more information will be released in due course. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has announced the resumption of the Continuous Voters Registration (CVR) exercise in Edo and Ondo states ahead of the September and November governorship elections. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu made the announcement at the second regular quarterly consultative meeting with media executives in Abuja. According to Professor Yakubu and the Commission has already published the final list of candidates for the Edo State governorship election, and campaign by political parties commenced on April 24, 2024 and will end on September 19, 2024, 24 hours before the election. The INEC chairman urged the media to help amplify the message and encourage eligible voters to register for the elections.
The Commission therefore appeals to the media to join us in mobilizing prospective registrants for the exercise, particularly on the need to register early and not wait until the deadline approaches, when the registration centers will be inundated by 11th-hour registrants. In addition to the registration of voters, the Commission will also make available the uncollected permanent voters cards, the PVCs, for collection during the registration period. In the coming days, the list of uncollected PVCs will be published in our offices in the two states and simultaneously uploaded to our website.
Our resolve to get things right in our country is ironclad. There is no disputation, no hesitancy about that. The media, even at the darkest period of the history of this country, has always stood up to be counted, and they have always done their bit. And with regards to these elections that are forthcoming, I want to assure the INEC chairman, I want to assure members of the high table who are also here for the same purpose, I want to assure the citizens of this country that the media will not be found wanting.
The Edo State governorship election is scheduled to hold on September 21, 2024, while the Ondo governorship election will hold November 16, 2024. Eligible voters in both states are encouraged to take advantage of the CVR exercise to register and participate in the forthcoming elections. The Nigerian film industry is not just a flash in the pan, it's a cinematic revolution that has been in the making for decades. While the term Nollywood became popularized in the early 90s, the Nigerian film industry roots stretch back much further, deeply intertwined with the country's rich oral traditions and storytelling culture. From its embryonic stages in the colonial era to its meteoric rise as the world's largest film industry. Today, on this special report, our correspondent Eunice Ella Eze takes us through how entertainment industry finally come of age.
Before Nollywood's mainstream emergence, Nigeria had a vibrant film culture that was largely influenced by its colonial past. The 1970s and the 1980s saw the rise of celluloid films. However, the high cost of film production and the lack of adequate distribution networks made it difficult for these early films to reach a broad audience. Things stepped up in the 1990s when Kenneth Nebo, a trader in Lagos, found himself with a surplus of blank videotapes when he decided to produce a film called Living in Bondage, which turned a massive hit, selling over 500,000 copies, and it effectively laid the groundwork for what would become Nollywood. Coupled with the emergence of movies like Karishika, Diamond Ring, Glamour Girls, Neka the Pretty Serpent, Rattlesnake, etc.
So this boy, that's how they said to this boy, oh, I was making sure that people need it. He has to get it. Really. He has to get it. Oh, baby, my girl. I was going to you know, so this girl, I don't money. You're not saying that people want to go snacks and find out. Come on, then you know, that notwithstanding, Omaka is supposed to find a job on at least 50-50 naira each. You have 50-50 naira and a job. What's the way going to job? You go to film and safe. The problem in this family, aging this money. All year go. I've been up when I have 50-50 naira. Omaka, they have certain distance. That reminds me.
2020 saw the rise and emergence of the new Nollywood, which is described as the new generation of Nigerian filmmakers producing high-quality films with international appeal and are often distributed in cinemas and on streaming platforms. With great production quality as filmmakers began using digital cameras and improved scripts. Nollywood also diversified its genres, moving beyond melodrama to themes such as romance, comedy, and action. The year also saw the emergence of internationally acclaimed filmmakers like Kunle Afolayo, Genevieve Nnaji, whose directional debut in Lion's Heart in 2018 gained global recognition, which marked a milestone for Nollywood, becoming Nigeria's first ever submission for the Oscars Best International Feature Film category. Omone Oboli, Uche Jombo, Ruth Kadore, Isong, Funke Akindele, Bibi Sasore, and others. With notable films like Jagu Jagu, The Wedding Party, Chief Daddy, War on Bukar Street, Breath of Life, King of Boys, Blood Sisters, Shanty Town, A Tribe Called Judah, and many more. Nollywood films, which serve as a mirror reflecting the complexities of Nigerian life, is an economic powerhouse, contributing an estimated $600 million to the Nigerian economy annually. Producing over 50 full-length feature films a week, it's the world's second most prolific film industry, just behind Bollywood in India. The industry also employs over 300,000 people directly and up to 1 million indirectly, making it one of Nigeria's largest employers. Eunice Ella is reporting for Clevy News Desk.
Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Tuesday expanded its clampdown on Bureau de Change operators, arresting traders in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Port Harcourt. The recent raids followed renewed efforts by the federal government to tackle the naira's recent fall against the dollar. The activities of currency speculators in the forex market and the digital cryptocurrency space have reportedly increased pressure on the naira, with the government accusing crypto traders of speculating against the national currency. Last week, some BDC operators were arrested in Abuja for allegedly speculating against the naira. Despite resistance by some BDC operators, law enforcement officials have continued to conduct regular raids on unauthorized currency traders in the Federal Capital Territory.